The CWL Week 7 is upon us, and we are here live in the final 2 hours of Elite Gaming versus Warzone 68 even. Wow, I'm your host, Judo Sloth. Make sure to subscribe for all of my Clash of Clans content. As you can see from the league standings here, wow, getting off to a poor start there, haven't we, guys? Warzone are going to have to try and bounce back this week. They're sitting pretty there in 5th position, whereas Elite Gaming, we are down here in 10th position, but we'll get into the specifics of this war and the statistics of this war in a second. You guys will be most certainly wanting to know what's going on in the other matches as well, and there are a ton of matches going on, guys. We have Spartans Legacy versus Forbidden, the top 2 clans. Why don't we go ahead and quickly check in with how that war is going, guys? As you can see, Spartans Legacy 116 to 112, and the breakdowns are pretty even at this point, so still could be anyone's game, to be honest. Welcome to everyone just joining the stream. Why don't we jump across and show you some of the statistics from Elite Gaming versus Warzone 68. Again, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. As you can see, Elite Gaming here sitting quite comfortably. We are 132 to 117. And you can see, moving through the statistics as well, we actually have better ratios at Town Hall 11. Obviously, we have that triple in. Town Hall 10 and our Town Hall 9s cleared the place up. It was crazy, guys. We managed to get, I believe it was around about 92-94%, somewhere around there. Again, welcome everyone just joining on YouTube and on Twitch. Let's get into this first live attack, and it is for Warzone, coming in with a queen charge from the top of the base here. Looks like we're really coming in for these 2 air defense. Notice the wall breakers as well. I'm assuming we're wanting to come around into that area in order to get a little bit more from the kill squad here in terms of the queen. Let's just see how this one goes down. I haven't had much chance to watch many attacks prior to this, so I'm not sure whether this base has or hasn't been hit. Nice air bomb taking out a healer there. That is what the balloon had been deployed from earlier. Kane, Thomas, Mohammed, Stefan, welcome to the stream. I haven't had a chance to shout you guys out. Clash of Clans base build, welcome as well. Single Infernos, yes, very much the meta nowadays. Out comes that CC though, so we're getting huge value here before the lava loon portion comes in, and it looks like he might even get both of the air defense here. Certainly is going to just does get that, so the lava hounds can now focus on protecting his balloons right the way through these other defenses. Let's just have a look then. Really just going to swoop in from one side of the map through to the other. Serbia, we have people in the house from Serbia, from Mini Clashes. Welcome everyone. Balloons coming in from the bottom, then rage spells pushing them forward over the single target inferno onto that area where the queen is, the air sweepers. There's a nice heal spell there for them as well. Don't see anything to take out that queen. Maybe he's just going to swag it and leave the queen standing. Let's just see. She is taking out a few balloons. Air sweeper actually doing this balloon a little bit of help in order to push it away from the queen. Hopefully that means it can take down the cannon, but he is looking like he's going to fall short here. I think the queen not necessarily getting as much from the initial push there might have cost them. I don't believe there was any other attacks. Tushar, welcome to the stream, my friend. So that is, why don't we go ahead and update the scoreboard. That is going to be an extra attack at 10v10 for Warzone, but they didn't indeed get that one in the bag. So I do have to kind of keep up to date with the scoreboard here. As you guys know, it's the first time I did it, just the last stream that we had, so I am going to have to try my best to keep on top of this. Hopefully in the chat there you can let me know if we missed anything as well. So there we are. He is going to get the 2-star, not quite going to get the 3. That is One extra attack used by Warzone. As you can see, we've done very well, got that Town Hall 11 triple. Plenty of 11s left for us to attack, and plenty of Town Hall 10s as well, but we are doing slightly better on that Town Hall 10 ratio. There aren't too many more for us to clean up. So whilst people are still joining the stream, why don't we go ahead and show you DJ? There is massive hype for DJ each and every week, and for a legitimate reason. He's a beast. He has his own YouTube channel, DJ Clan Smasher. Make sure to type that in the search box. Go subscribe to him. He'll bring you the nitty gritty as to what he's doing in these attacks. And he is a lava loon expert, in my opinion, wiping out Town Hall 11s, creating a beautiful funnel here with a couple of baby dragons just either side, just to allow his kill squad to come down towards the center of the base here. Now, these base designs, Lisa, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. These base designs with these channels coming in the different compartments are kind of popping up every once in a while, but it really does serve your kill squad quite well. They can kind of walk into that channel. Doesn't serve them well here with the ballers walking around the outside, but he gets enough from that anyway. Going to push in round from the left hand side here all the way through. Stefan, I wish I could donate. Oh, that's fine, my friend, as long as you're sitting enjoying the stream. Obviously, if people do want to donate, there is a link down in the description, and there is super chat as well. But as long as you guys are enjoying this and enjoying Elite Gaming, if you want to join us, make sure to check out the Discord link at the top as well. So making sure then here, DJ, pushing right the way around. Notice how the balloons in the south here come in nice and early to ensure that his balloons over on the west aren't drawn right the way through the defenses in kind of a zigzag pattern. They can make their way straight into the center where they need to be, into them heavy hit point defenses that Eagle Artillery needs to go down, and then from there it really is just using them spells effectively. Ayosh, welcome to the stream. Clash of Clans base build. Yes, I am Town Hall 8 to Champions for the second time. That is awesome. Keep it up, Judo Sloth, says Colon. Thank you so much for that. Matness asks how Red is doing. We're doing very well. We have lost our last couple of wars. Just won the one we just had wrapping up yesterday, I believe it was, but we had about a 4-war losing streak before that, so really trying to just bounce back at the moment. Flamer Gaming, welcome to the stream as well. And there you are, wrapping up the Town Hall 11 3-star for DJ here. So why don't we, whilst we have the time, whilst people are not attacking, why don't we jump across to some of the other wars, and you can see exactly how things stand. So Warzone got off to a flying start. Oh, we do actually have a live attack. I believe I must have missed that one popping up. I do apologize for that one, guys. Looks like it is the Bowler Witch here from Elite Gaming pushing forward. And again, you have these bases with these channels that can come in and allow your troops to get straight in there. Poison spell onto the CC, that is going to go down very nicely, but it does kind of clump the ballers up a little bit here, which hopefully they don't go off missing an Inferno Tower. Looks like fortunately we are going to have enough barbarians to surround the one on the right hand side here, so we should be good to go. Very nice use of the heal spell. I'm a big fan of the heal spell actually. I think, I mean in this case the Inferno Towers were already down, but with the Infernos and the ability to heal through them now, I very much enjoy using them with the ballers. You get so much value out of it. This is looking pretty good, guys. Very, very good use of that balloon there to sneak in, just help the ballers along their way. We still have the Queen with the ability, 2 more balloons as well, and this looks like it might well be the 3 stars. We'll just have to see. He is running short here. The mortar takes out so many ballers. That turned around and just went south so quickly, and it looks like there are going to be too many defenses. They are going to overrun him here, so very unfortunate. It was looking so good. I really thought we were going to get the 3 stars there, and then just, you know, that is how quick raids can turn around basically. So there we are then. We'll watch the rest of this one, just see how far we get, but that is another Town Hall 10 versus 10 attempt for Elite Gaming, so we'll update the scoreboard there. We now only have 12 attacks left, and I don't think we added any stars to the board there. We'll just have to see when we go back to the screen, but I believe no more stars were added. So there we are, 1 hour and 45 minutes remaining. Elite Gaming sitting quite well here, but Warzone, obviously with 20 attacks left, anything could happen here. Like we were saying before we found that live attack, Warzone got off to a flying start in the season here. Lost last week, but, you know, they are probably still one of the top clans in the league, in my opinion. So let's move across then to the statistics screen. This is Spartans Legacy versus Forbidden. This is what we were talking about. Number 1 versus number 2. Spartans Legacy just seemed to go from strength to strength, to be honest. And again, looks like quite an even breakdown here, to be honest. The Town Hall 10's doing slightly better there, I'd say, for Forbidden, but like we saw last week, if anyone can come back, it is Spartans Legacy, and it's certainly, you know, again, I just want to reiterate, when we're kind of flipping across here and looking at the wars, we can look at the statistics, but it doesn't necessarily give us a true picture in terms of how the war is going. We can't see if there's any bases that haven't even been starred yet and are just sitting there free. There's a lot of things that you have to take with a pinch of salt here, but as you can see in terms of the statistics, Forbidden maybe just that little bit ahead at the moment, but who knows, maybe Spartans Legacy will hold off. But that one between number 1 and 2 is certainly going to be an interesting war for sure. In terms of the league standings here, you can see Spartans Legacy right up there with Forbidden. They are the only 2 clans that have won all of their wars, so someone is going to lose their first war of the season. Marvin says, I heard that fake WGM members are now in Forbidden. Yeah, a lot of them did form Forbidden, so yes, I believe that is correct. So let's go out and check a different war then, shall we? If we move the screen off here, why don't we have a look at Reddit Omega versus WHF. WHF obviously on the back of that perfect war. A perfect war, guys. They 3-starred every single base in their previous war. They were attacking anti 2-star bases up at Town Hall 11, but they got the job done. Looking at the board here, Reddit Omega, I mean, they have been just flying the last couple of weeks. Anyone that has been following on my channel, or anyone, Avenger, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to have you here on board. Anyone that has been, actually what we're going to do real quick is go ahead and make you moderator on the channel. Like I was saying, anyone that has been following us in the previous weeks, or the CWL for that matter, will know that Reddit Omega got off to an awful start, but they have actually clawed their way back, winning their last few wars, and as it stands at the moment, taking on a WHF that is very much in form and really putting it to them. As you can see the statistics there, 15 out of 31 3-stars at Town Hall 10. That's almost 50%. Looking over at WHF, definitely struggling there with only 27%. Their 9's not quite getting it done either. So WHF definitely on the back foot here, especially coming after that perfect war. Such a shame, they've been on such form recently, but obviously they cannot really match the form of Reddit Omega the last few weeks. I mean, they have just been absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and check that one off. Why don't we have a look actually at North Watchers versus War Whales. Now this is a matchup quite high up the league. Obviously War Whales leapfrogged Warzone last week. They're now in 3rd position. North Watchers also very strong contenders. I believe they're in 5th or 6th. But as you can see, a little bit more of an even war. I know the stars look absolutely miles apart, but if you look at the total attacks just underneath there, you can see that War Whales have 79 attacks over North Watchers, who have only done 62. In terms of the percentage breakdowns, obviously there's less attacks gone in there, so you would assume North Watchers probably have a better percentage rate just because they're taking out the bases they feel comfortable with, but 46% Town Hall 10v10 is absolutely massive, guys. So North Watchers certainly not out of that one. They have more than enough attacks that they might be able to come back and do something for that. Let's move back across actually so that you can see some more attacks. We've jumped into a few wars there. We'll certainly keep looking at the different wars as we move through. Scrum thinks that North has what it takes. They certainly do. And I have to say that we actually just had a donation from Tommaso, donating £1.72. So we have to go ahead. Haven't had the donation notification pop up there just as yet, but we have to go ahead and update the stream MVP. Thank you so much for the donation. Make sure to get some donation hype there in the chat. Looks like it has popped up. He said, "Hey Judo Sloth, great content. Enjoy the videos. Thomas from the Czech Republic." Thank you so much, my friend. Let's go ahead and update the MVP. Again, get some donation hype in the chat there. I do need to get a little bit more flawless with my streaming setup and everything that goes on, especially with the CWL setups here. A lot of stuff that you guys can't see behind the scenes, trying to keep on top of. Again, thank you so much, Thomas, for that one. It looks like it's not actually showing up the Great British Pounds on there, so we'll have to go ahead and just change that to dollars, and we'll make it $2.50, because that is around about what that works out as. I do have the exchange rate up here, and that is about what it works up as, so thank you so much for that. Let's fly into another attack though. Let's look at number 16, which is actually DJ's Town Hall 10 account. We have said that he is a beast at Lava Learn, which you guys know he is. Town Hall 10 here though, bringing in the Brawler and Witches. Clash of Clans base build, getting the donation hype in there. Thank you so much. Thank you as well for the subscription, Marvy. I do appreciate that one. Mini clashes, we're not going to really talk about that in this war. The war will happen. We have co-leaders in there. Maybe Avenger can let you know about that. I'm sure it will be pretty soon. Anyways, Brawlers and Witches coming down the left-hand side, whilst we have the Queen down on the right-hand side. Now, a lot of the time, you guys have seen me do it at Town Hall 10. You bring your Queen around the other side, but even if she comes into the middle, it's not that big of a deal as long as she doesn't get targeted by the single Infernos, which she is not going to be here. Be Like Pro, welcome to the stream, my friend. Final few hours here of Elite Gaming versus Warzone. Certainly going to be an exciting one. Stefan, we've given you a shout out so many times, my friend. So thank you for that. Anyway, you are distracting me from the stream itself. Inferno Tower, distracted by the skeleton spell, which was very nice, allows the Queen enough time to get in there and take that one out, whilst the Brawlers continue to do their work. They do go down a little bit on the right hand side there, but anyway, they have enough to get what is done. They have the healers on the King and the Brawlers. They're going to be able to wrap up this raid, and that is exactly what you find with them types of attacks. You have seen it on my channel. You basically need to hollow out the core. So what do you guys think sitting at this? You have all the statistics on the screen there. For league position, for current form, 10v10, 11v11. What do you guys think in terms of who is going to win this? Will it be Elite Gaming or will Warzone come back? DJ is the man, always getting it done. Yes, he is, Madness. He certainly is. He's always, I mean, as you can see, Town Hall 11 triple, what a beast he is. So how many people here think Elite Gaming have what it takes? I mean, I know they have what it takes, but how many people think they actually will hold off and win this one? We have an hour and 36 minutes left. Stefan Gamer 13 said it's 21:53. Good night. Well, thank you so much for checking out the stream. I do appreciate that one. Elite will win, says Be Like Pro. I agree. I think we certainly have what it takes to win this one, but we will have to see exactly how things go. Elite takes it by 4 stars. Wow, there you are, a prediction in the house. So we're just waiting of the next live attack to come in. Just checking things on Discord here as well, just in order to make sure we are all up to date with the statistics. Be Like Pro says 12:54 AM. Wow, Fantastic stuff. I can tell who will win. Let's see how it goes. Flamer Gaming, I hope you are predicting Elite Gaming for this one. I'm sure you will be. So let's have a look at another attack then. We have plenty. Show DJ's 11v11. We did show it about 10 minutes ago. I appreciate there are some other people watching the stream, so I'll kind of fast forward through it a little bit because it will be in my recap videos. And many people watching have probably just seen it when we showed it. So we will go ahead and quickly show you it so you can see. There is Town Hall 11 sitting there. What do you mean by that, Madness? So he comes in with a beautiful kill squad, taking out you know, the CC and kind of carving out the north of the base. Then his lava loon portion comes in directly onto the air defense, right in the way of that single target inferno as well. Always nice if you can kind of, you know, directly target onto that, and then the rest of them kind of just follow around here and take out the rest of them, really. Rhonda, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate that one. Not raided yet. Okay, yes, there are many that haven't raided yet. We still have Town Hall 10s left here as well, so we will have to see how things go. But as you can see, getting to the final bit here gets a little bit hairy with this wizard tower. I'm pretty sure we could have really done with the bowlers taking that one down, but the Grand Warden steps it up clutch and finishes off the job. We do have a live attack here for you. It is from Warzone, so let's just see. DJ, he certainly is a beast. Plenty of hype in the chat there for DJ. Okay, so this one looks like we have a lava loon attack again, and the queen starting from the northeast side, going to be able to take out that air defense. 5 wall breakers, so it looks like we're potentially going to break in around, you know, towards the wizard towers here. Hasn't really got anything else to protect against that single inferno, so he's just going to walk the queen away from that. Doesn't really need to go anywhere near it. And then let's just see how this goes. 1 test wall breaker comes in, nothing there. Using that balloon as well. Fantastic scout in order to check for any black bombs that might be sitting, and going to take out one of the healers. Doesn't look like it gets anything at the moment, but obviously it is well worth putting that in. It did take a red bomb right in the end. The CC kind of splits up here, which is always nice for the defending clan. Elite Gaming, not great for the attacker. The 2 witches are outside of the poison spell. This is going to spell disaster, I feel. The queen just cannot get through there. She is, in fact, no, she's not. I thought she was just about to get in and take that out. A minion coming in to try and help out. Another rage spell, and finally getting the queen down, but I'm assuming more rage spells used there than needed. So let's just see how he can adapt here. Still getting lots taken out, but did have to use quite a few rage spells, and we're assuming he's probably going to use another one here. Yes, there it comes in order to get that king. Queen walking around, he really wants to save that ability for the enemy queen. Let's just see. He's going to get that down. He's taken the CC. Now starting that lava loon portion. If he can, he's obviously going to try and protect the queen as best as possible. Single target inferno does lock straight onto the lava hound, so that is going to go down. Looks like we have another live attack coming in. And the haste spells pushing forward to get the balloons over that single target inferno. You know what, guys, it's not looking as bad as you would have first thought, but the balloons are losing health quite quickly here as they move forward. Looks like they are going to struggle and go down. As long as they get that single inferno, he might be good here, and they do indeed fly over the top of it. Would you credit it? I think this, oh my goodness, they did not get it. Flamer Gaming, I do know, and it looks like he's going to end up failing. No! Wow, this raid has been so many to and from. He's gonna get it, guys. 18 seconds. I think he has enough. Oh, actually, does he have enough? I thought he might have deployed at the top there. It's a nail biter. I do know there's another attack going on, but with 8 seconds, we need to keep an eye on this. I think it's gonna be a time fail. Is it, guys? Is he gonna get it? Is he? Oh my word! Look at all the minions and lava pups. That is so devastating for Warzone. Wow, that is awful for them, guys. Absolutely awful. So 10v10, they didn't get that one. Let's go ahead and update that. And the next one coming in here with the lava loon. I thought you were asking about goblins there, Mohamed. Why not join Golden Goblins? That's a different league. They're not in Invite. So yeah, this is Invite, Ducks. This is the Invite League. So anyway, Lava Hounds coming in now that we have that side kind of done and dusted. Queen did indeed go down though, but let's just see. Plenty of balloons coming around. I appreciate we've kind of lost track of the chat there with these two live attacks. So I will try my best to catch up with that in a second. Plenty of balloons for this one though. Haste spell, taking out that nice little Tesla farm at the bottom, and still lots and lots left. The only thing is this wizard tower, but what do you know? A haste spell is there. Very nice that the balloons split, but he could have done with getting that down. It is going to be another fail. Clutch defense, says Mustafa. Yes, it is. Mustafa, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you commenting as of yet. So there you are, 30 seconds, 2 archer towers left standing, not going to get it. Very unfortunate there for Warzone. They really could have done with the attack prior to that, where they were so close in getting that down. Let's go ahead and update all of the scoreboards here as best as we can. Looks like there now is obviously only 18 attacks left for Warzone. So Elite Gaming now sitting even prettier here as them Town Hall 10v10 fails come in. Let's quickly catch up on the chat what we missed before we go and check out some of the other wars as well. Scrum says DJ is an excellent strategic. Yes, I very much agree. He's absolutely beast. Chabalala, hi Judo, how are you? I'm doing very well, my friend, doing very well. Awesome attacks, says Sam Deep. Yes, they are. I mean, all of these attacks are awesome. Mr. Flip in the house, get some hype there for Mr. Flip. Looks like Elite Gaming here going to just wipe out this 10, hopefully. We have in an 11 versus 10 dip here. And this is a fresh base, so this should hopefully put a few extra stars on the board for us here at Elite Gaming and really start wrapping up the victory here. Obviously, we've still got that good lead. We've got the lead in terms of all of the Town Hall 9 and 10s. We've got that Town Hall 11 triple from DJ, so we are looking good. We do need to start really trying to put the nail in the coffin here. The Golem does go down to the single target Inferno, but honestly, it got so much value from that before the single target locked onto it. We really don't have to worry about it. It did its job, and you know, they're flying through here. They've got so much value. You can see the Hog Riders now will have the path right the way around the base. If only we can get this Expo and the Air Sweeper down, we then don't have to worry about them pathing into the middle. So here we are then, Beyond's very experienced attacker. You've seen so many attacks of his on my channel. And I have full confidence that this is going to end in a 3-star. King continuing to work through the middle there, setting off giant bombs, which is always nice. I know the Hog Riders don't have to track there, but always nice to just get them out of the way. Heal spell in right next to that Inferno Tower, because we can assume there it goes that there's a giant bomb in that gap. Hog Riders still doing very well here, and a final heal. Looks like we'll probably use it down in this area. We've got 2 Wizard Towers and quite a few thick defenses. Really doesn't matter when we get to this final Wizard Tower. We've got more than enough Hog Riders to get that down. There goes that final heal spell, and yes, I'm pretty confident here with the Queen's ability left in the bag that we are indeed going to get the 3 stars. Get some 3-star hype in the chat. Let's start upgrading the scoreboard. Why not? That is 4 for 4 in terms of 11 versus 10 dips here. And then we could go ahead and update the attacks left. Elite Gaming now only sitting with 11 attacks left. And I believe this was a fresh hit, so I'm going to go ahead and put the score at 135, but we will have to see. A couple of new subscribers there, which is always great. Thank you so much from that. Brandon, I'm from Spinning Giants. We have 2 war against Red Elite. Really, I remember that war. I remember it very well. You guys did awesome, so thank you so much. It is always great to see you guys dropping in onto the channel as well. Archangel has joined us over on Twitch. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Another Red Elite really getting in the house here and seeing Elite Gaming, our family clan in the CWL, coming through. Seems to be a nice game there. Yeah, absolutely. Warzone has too many 9v9 fails. They did struggle at 9v9, and actually, it is something that they've struggled with throughout the season, actually. They're not very highly ranked at 9v9. Elite Gaming, though, 20 out of 22. That is unreal. 92% or 94%, whatever it works out as. Absolutely crazy. So it looks like we have another live attack coming in. CWL Olympics. I'm not sure what you... Are you talking in terms of UK got boosted to the next week by the administrators? I'm not sure. I really don't know what happened there, to be honest. Can you show some 9v9 replays? I'll hopefully get to that. If not, I do the recaps, you know, tomorrow and the following days. There'll definitely be some 9v9 from this war in that for you, Leo, so you will get to see it in the coming days. I'm a new subscriber. Awesome. Welcome to the stream. So we have a Bowler and Witch coming forward here, another 11v10. Again, we don't have many Town Hall 10s left, so we are going to start kind of pushing through and getting this kind of wrapped up, done and dusted, and then we can really start focusing on them 11s. We have some more 11s that we really need to get cleaned up. A few of them that we haven't really even got any stars on. But getting back to this raid, beautiful use of the Grand Warden's ability. Right when all the troops were bound to hit that area, it looks like the giant bomb did indeed go off just that second too early. Right when the troops were bound to hit that area, where there was huge gaps, potential for giant bombs, but obviously we had a heal spell there as well. You guys know how big of a fan I am of the Bowler and Witch at Town Hall 11 versus 10. It's just amazing, and as you can see, this base is crushed. We're just going to let it sit in the background, get some 3-star hype in the chat. Yeah, Ducks, to be honest, I haven't been following the CWL Olympics, so I really don't know anything about that, but yeah, so I can't really comment, but thanks for sharing anyway. Clash with Radhey, welcome to the stream, my friend. So that is Elite Gaming getting another Town Hall 11 versus 10 on the board here. Very nice as we continue to rack up the scores here against Warzone. And it looks like we could indeed be moving towards our 4th victory of the season, which would be very, very nice. But that's only 10 attacks left now for Elite Gaming, and I should say that I haven't mentioned it up until this point, but we actually have a 24-hour live stream for this war over on Twitch. I believe Adam from Time to Clash is finishing this up. Make sure to jump on over to his stream as well, show a little bit of hype for Elite Gaming in there. But we have had a 24-hour war stream for this. Many Twitch streamers covering the entire war. Elite Gaming are experts at 11v10. Yeah, we've only failed one this entire season, which is fantastic. I mean, that is a brilliant ratio. I think it's Spartans Legacy. Maybe someone can correct me on that, but I think it is Spartans Legacy. And there's definitely one other clan that haven't failed as of yet. Have not failed, which is amazing. Obviously, the higher you go and you have more 10s clearing, you don't need as many 11s to dip. So, you know, you could argue percentages, but anyway. With that being said, let's dive over to the statistics screen. Let's have a look then. As you can see, Spartans Legacy and Forbidden are going at it this week. They are at number 1 and number 2. Did you encounter one hive this season, Ducks? Yes, we did. We indeed lost. I believe it was by 2 or 3 stars as well. But a closer war than it might have seemed. But anyway, let's check out that war then between Spartans Legacy and Forbidden. Again, it's still pretty even here, to be honest. like we said, take these statistics with a bit of a pinch of salt because you can't necessarily see if there's any bases that haven't been attacked. We can't see if, you know, I'm assuming both of these clans are running anti-3 bases. I wouldn't assume any of them are running anti-2 at Town Hall 11. But as you can see, Forbidden do actually have a better ratio at Town Hall 10v10. And we can't really take into account, again, the 10v11. Certainly a close war. We'll just have to see how things go with that one. But interesting, and I will certainly be keeping up to date with it. Matt, greetings from Finland. I love Finland. Been there 3 times in order to visit SUPERCELL headquarters. Absolutely brilliant, brilliant country. We'll get back onto the chat in a second. But it looks like Warzone now going to try and get their own back. Town Hall 11 versus 10, and they're coming in with the Bow Witch as well. Now, he's actually sending the Bowlers and Witches around either side. I like to send the Queen, but as you can see, there is a single target Inferno at the back end there, so you wouldn't really want your Queen running into that beautiful bomb placement on the right-hand side. I don't know if many of you people caught that. Managed to take down a bunch of the Bowlers and Witches on that side, but obviously he still has a huge group coming through the middle. Queen with the ability. Jump spell nicely placed. Looks like the single is onto the King there, so he's going to go down, but there's still plenty of bowlers in order to get this done. Looks like it will indeed be the 3-star attack, so we can go ahead and update the scoreboard if I can get my computer to work. There we are. That is 1 extra attack down for Warzone. They also have 1 extra 11 versus 10. I'm not even watching the attack. Imagine if they fail and I've just updated the scoreboard. Let's quickly have a look at the chat that we missed. Hi from India. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. Are you planning to do some Clan War live attacks again? Was cool to see how you think about strategy, Thomas. Yes is the short answer. I will. When I do that, I'm really not too sure, but yes, I will certainly be trying to do that at some point. Need to update the scoreboard here as well. 121 now for Warzone. If you go on PC, you can see who attacked, who hasn't been attacked yet. Yes, on the war stats, yes, you are correct, but I can't pull everything into the stream, so unfortunately, I do have to pick and choose what I take. Forbidden hasn't dipped yet. They might take it. Yeah, exactly. That was when we were showing that stream, wasn't it? Exactly. They still looking good there, to be honest. They really, really are. I think they might well go ahead and take that. So we still have over an hour here. Only 10 attacks for Elite Gaming left. Let's have a look. Looks like we have 2 Town Hall 11s that we haven't 2-starred. And we still have 1, 2, only 3 Town Hall 10s. Really looking good here. Even if we had 11s wipe that. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3. Wow. 9 of our attacks are indeed Town Hall 11 players as well. We must have a Town Hall 10 here somewhere down the board. There, it's actually a Town Hall 9. So Town Hall 11s is what we have left to play with in order to wipe out them Town Hall 10s and then go ahead and have a crack at some more Town Hall 11s. Did you update Town Hall 10 versus 11 score after Captain Crunch's attack? I believe I did. I thought I did. I'll go ahead and check that on Discord, but I'm pretty sure that I did. And there's no way for me to kind of check that without... Actually, I tell you what we can do. We can go ahead and look at the statistics from Elite Gaming and make sure 11 versus 10, it hasn't updated yet. We've actually updated it to 5. As you can see, it says at the top there, 6 minutes remaining. DJ, welcome to the stream. Get some hype in the chat. Everyone that was just talking about DJ, he's here chilling with you guys in the stream, so make sure to leave him some hype. That Town Hall 11 triple was beast, alongside that 10 as well. Let's dive into this attack then. for Warzone. They really need to start stepping things up. Obviously, we've just looked at the board there in terms of Town Hall 11s that we have left. Certainly looking good for Elite Gaming at this stage. Didn't quite get that elixir collector down, so he's going to have to use one extra wizard, which I'm pretty sure he didn't want to do. Keep up the good work, said DJ. I do appreciate that, my friend, but you guys are the ones that are doing the good work. You guys are the ones providing the content that we can sit and enjoy. So we do have the king and queen creating very much a funnel here as the wall breakers come in. Did have a wall breaker fail there. The Expo didn't quite lock onto the king. He was out of range and lost them wall breakers, which I'm pretty sure he wanted this compartment open in order to get that down. The king now has to beat on a wall, but he's not going to get through that. Queen is down as well. Looking disastrous here for an attack. Having to get the lava loons in very quickly, is going to have to rely on the balloons getting the base down as well, because he's lost the heroes in terms of cleanup. Balloons take very heavy damage down in the south. The heal spell just got in there, but it might have been a tad too late. He did lose a couple of balloons there, and as you can see, they're going down very quickly in the north there. Queen isn't going to go down either. Wow. Just didn't quite come off. The kill squad just didn't get it for him, and I know how difficult it is in order to rescue attacks once, you know, it goes wrong, and it went so wrong there for him at the start. Very unfortunate. We are going to have to go ahead and update that to one extra Town Hall 10v10 attack that Warzone have indeed had. Yeah, like we said as well, DJ has his own YouTube channel. He's in the chat there, so make sure to go ahead and click his channel. You should be able to link straight across to it. Go and drop him a sub. He will break down these as well, be able to give you a little bit more information than I can in terms of his own attacks, because obviously he can break it down. We were trying to get him back on the channel as well. I'm sure we will get that arranged at some point, but again, just time zones really throws things for me doing collabs with a lot of the American YouTubers as well. So we did look down the board for Elite Gaming. Let's have a look for Warzone in terms of what they have left to take. So they've done well in terms of getting the 2 stars on 11s. There's 2 of them left there. And they still have quite a few Town Hall 10s left to clear though, to be honest. They do have more attacks than us. But yes, they still have quite a few left to clear, and it looks like they're trying to do it now as well with this lava loon. And I believe this is a base that they attacked. Oh, when was it? It was right at the start. Is this... I can't remember what they got. What did they get with this? Remember, he then broke the king down to the bottom in order to take this out. This wasn't the 98%, was it? I believe this was, he had like 2 archer towers left or something. So let's just see how things go with this one. We can remember the queen taking out the 2 air defense at the top, walking down the bottom here, getting the CC lure, then having the king tank with a few wizards to help get them air defense down the bottom. There goes that scout balloon. Look at that. I just love that. Getting 2 air bombs with that. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Made sure to get the wall breakers in. Remember, the queen went down over here as well. She went down over in this region. Maybe he can keep her alive a little bit better. King is going down heavily, and he needs to try and get these air defense down, or at least that is what they did last time. More wall breakers coming in. Why did they target that compartment? There is nothing in there. I can't believe that that's happened to him. Very, very unfortunate. Obviously, he wanted this opened in order to get the queen in there towards the enemy queen. Didn't quite come off. What is the queen doing? Stepping back inside. She's not going to get that enemy queen. Doesn't have a skeleton spell either, so he's going to have to hope that brute force will be able to get through the base here. Let's just see how it goes. Obviously, coming in straight away. If he can get a few of these defenses down, particularly the single target inferno, the queen might be able to draw the enemy queen as she comes through here and indeed take her down. That is what he will hope, but he kind of needs that single target inferno down, I think. He doesn't want that locking onto the queen for sure. And let's just see. He's cutting it fine here. He's used that ability very early on. Not going to get the enemy queen. I don't know. I'm not a CWL attacker. Let me know in the chat what you think. I think he should have pushed in from the opposite side of the base, flipped his strategy around, tried to protect the queen there in order to get through. But let's just see how this goes. He would have had wizard towers to come onto at the end. Queen not quite going down, missing the single target inferno. Looks like it is indeed going to be another fail for them. Wow, just so unfortunate. They did get unlucky with that one, particularly with the wall breakers, I have to say. But yes, let me know in the chat what you would have done there. I would have certainly flipped the attack around and tried to protect that queen as best as possible. It was the only shot, I feel, at taking down that enemy queen. But there you go, there it is, finishing off. Didn't quite get any more stars there. Were indeed going for the 3 stars, so they only have 15 attacks left now. And what do you guys think? It is crazy here. Warzone in 5th place, and Elite Gaming just absolutely knocking them down at every single stage here. Town Hall 9, 10 and 11. Just cleaning up. I can't, this is where I say week in, week out that Elite Gaming, I know their potential, I see it, and there you go, really showing today in week 7 exactly what we're made of. Duncan, welcome to the stream, my friend. Ward says you're all crushing it, Judo. Great job. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that as well. So let's go back across then and check out. Someone was asking the breakdown, actually, weren't they, of Elite Gaming versus Warzone. You can see it there, 8 Town Hall 11s, 22 Town Hall 10s, and 20 Town Hall 9s. But if we remove that one off the screen, let's have another look at Spartans Legacy versus Forbidden. I'm obviously just obsessed with this war, because one of these clans is going to lose. I mean, I would love to be watching this right now, I gotta tell you. And it will finish before our war, but I'll try and catch it up. I know that Halo was mentioning different things about having to pay for the stream and things like that, but let's just see. Hopefully he does a bit of a recap, but anyway, Forbidden still ahead in terms of 10v10 game. Really just difficult to see though how many 11s are left and things like that. You can't quite see on the board what is left, how many bases are there. I'm assuming Forbidden have a few bases. Looking at the statistics anyway, I'm assuming that Forbidden have a few bases that haven't even been attacked, that they can get stars from and make kind of a comeback at the end, because as you can see, they're kind of looking ahead. I know they have a few attacks down, kind of looking ahead on the statistics, but it looks like they're way behind on points. But anyway, let's get into this attack. Trump Awesome says, can I join your clan? Which clan are you talking about? If you're talking about Elite Gaming, I believe max Town Hall 9 players are what they are recruiting. So the Discord link is right above the gameplay there, actually. So it looks like Warzone coming in for an 11v11 attempt here. King gets locked onto by the single target Inferno, so he is going to go down. But the Queen has got massive value here, taking out the enemy Queen. Looks like he is going to get that CC down as well. Eagle Artillery is going to start coming in and blasting things. But there you go, the Queen's kind of got that down. He still has another rage spell, which I'm sure he might decide to use. There it goes. Air Sweeper is going to maybe push the healers back, but the Queen gets it down just in time, and it looks like he's aiming to get at least an air defense down here in order to control the lava loon portion through these air defense. Troy is new to the channel. Welcome to the stream, my friend. So, look at the Queen continuing to get value. She reaches across to the Expo, cannot make it onto the single target Inferno, but that is what I was talking about in the last raid. Notice how the balloons come in and take that single target Inferno down to save the Queen. That is what I feel they need to do on the Town Hall 10 raid. Wow. This is looking very good for them. I have to say they have a haste spell which will be used over these wizard towers mainly because of the group of balloons. Air Sweeper doing massive work. Haste spell going in, but it looks like he might start to struggle here just because of the splash damage and that Air Sweeper. He does still have the Queen, but she's only got the one healer. Queen needs to get in there and take that down, but would you believe it? Looking so good, but because of this area of the base, very well designed, not able to go ahead and get it done. Queen is not going to get through this with only one healer, especially with a single target Inferno. John Matson, welcome to the stream. Of course I remember you. Of course I remember you. You're from my neck of the woods. How could I not remember you? So there we go, plenty of minions. They might be able to surround this single target Inferno and get lucky, but I don't think there is enough. Just going to fall short, I think. Let's start going ahead and updating that. So they've had an 11v11 attempt. Haven't been able to get it done. He's going to run out of time anyway. So there you go. That was very unfortunate. I'm sure if they can pull some more stars onto the board, they will certainly try and get another crack at that. I'm almost positive they will have another shot at that. Obviously got the 2 stars and the high percentage 2 stars at that, but not quite enough to get the Town Hall 10, the Town Hall 3-star, should we say. So there we go, coming down to close to the final hour here. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sitting pretty good here with Elite Gaming. I really am. I think they're doing fantastic. John Matson says, good, was a little worried for a sec. No, absolutely not. Crazy clan war. Yes, it is. I mean, credit to Elite Gaming. We've came out at them here. Absolutely flying, beating them at their own game. 11s, 10s, 9s. Just absolutely brilliant stuff by Elite Gaming this week. Why don't we check out a couple of the other wars while we wait? There's a few wars that we haven't looked at, in fact, and one of them is one of the clans that I am a big fan of in terms of One Hive Genesis. Now, looking at the war as it stands right now, you can see that One Hive 2.0 have a massive lead here, but again, 10 attacks extra they have used. They only have 7 attacks left. Now in the league, One Hive Genesis are obviously quite a bit higher, and their loss was in fact to Warzone, who Elite Gaming are at the moment sitting comfortably with. The term you were looking for, Judo, is skull dragging. So, anyway, 10v10 here. One Hive Genesis sitting quite comfortably. And I mean, looking at the statistics, you can see for yourself, Genesis still have plenty of attacks. They're certainly in better form than One Hive 2.0, shall we say, but Two Hive certainly very fierce competitors. And that's the thing I love about Invite this season, is that everybody is very much, what shall we say, anyone can beat anyone, basically. As you saw last week, we had Guantanamo Bay took out Mariana Trench. Nobody had that bet. Nobody did. Yeah, are they? I don't even know what language they're talking in, John. I am Vic. I know. Are you? Is it Finnish you're talking? There's certainly a lot of people in the chat there talking Finnish. But anyway, let's move on to a different war. Let's have a look. Let's see if WHF have managed to pull anything back here. Well, only updated 23 minutes ago, so we'll have to see. But WHF really struggling this week against Reddit Omega. And again, Reddit Omega losing their first 3 wars, but they've came back and they're now on an absolute winning streak and really putting it to a WHF in form, coming off the back of a 100% perfect war. But they are indeed struggling against Reddit Omega. Let's just see. I mean, they've got one heck of a comeback to make, haven't they? But let's just see. Hi Judo, welcome Alec to the stream. Just 2 at the minute, John. We are finished. Yes, it is okay to speak other languages, right? Yeah, I mean, I'd rather people kept it English, to be honest, just so that other people knew what people were talking about. But I know you from previous streams, Vic. I am Vic, so I knew that you weren't, you know, trolling anyone in the chat. So normally I'd say keep it as English, but that's absolutely fine, because you've been around my streams forever. I know that you're a good guy. So the final hour here then of Elite Gaming versus Warzone. Let's quickly have a look at the league and see what this would mean for us in the league. So Elite Gaming, even though we got the victory last week, we didn't move up the board at all. I'm assuming that this week Warzone would be taking their second loss on the bounce. They moved down from 3rd position last week to 5th. You know, looks like they might even drop further. Although War Whales do look to be sitting quite comfortably against North Watchers. A decent war that one is. Obviously North Watchers quite high there in 6th position. So we'll just have to see how things go with that one. But anyway, getting across to this one. Let's just see. Yeah, Vic, I'm from Finland too. So, oh, there we go. So this is the exact same attack. Obviously, Warzone, interesting to be going at this again. Very, very interesting. They obviously feel they can get this one done, and at a start of the board, maybe they're, I don't know, you know, starting to just, maybe they want some confidence here, or maybe they're just starting to practice on Town Hall 11, but who knows? They're coming back with the same attack. Obviously, they were very, very unfortunate not to get it done. Let's just see though, let's just see how they adapt this. So the Queen and Grand Warden continuing, I mean he's looking so much better at this position. Notice how the wall breakers come forward, look at this. This is a difference here guys, where they're opening up that compartment, and what does it do? It allows the Queen to get the air sweeper that was so difficult last time, and even coming in with more wall breakers just so she doesn't miss. Obviously going to get that down. They know the lava balloon portion works. They had so many balloons left over last time. It works for sure. Just taking more wall breakers, getting the Queen that little bit further in. Down goes that air sweeper, so I'm pretty sure that now the lava balloon portion will start to try and protect that Queen, but he's not done there. Continues to charge that Queen forward. Amazing value. I mean, look at that now. The Queen looks good. Hopefully, she doesn't get targeted by that single target Inferno Tower, and the balloons can get around there quick enough, but honestly, even if she does, it's not going to matter. He has the ability, and the lava loons are going to crush this. That was amazing. What an attack. What a way to just change things up. I mean, you've got to give them credit at coming straight back at this. Look at this. Haste spell will go in, take down that wizard tower, take down that inferno tower, get some hype in the chat there for Warzone. They very much, you know, very much are awarded for their bravery in terms of coming straight back in with that. Such a good AQ walk. Vic, I completely agree. That was amazing and just showed you how that little altar, taking them extra wall breakers in order to get in there, was enough to get the base done and dusted. Wow. Brilliant, brilliant stuff, we have to say. So there you are. That is a Town Hall 11 triple for Warzone. We can go ahead and add that to the board there so you guys can see the statistics. Wow, we have to say, I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Daniel says great attack. That it was. That it was. I'm absolutely gobsmacked at how amazing that was. You know, I always give credit where it is due, and that was a phenomenal attack, we have to say. Joao has subscribed to Judo Sloth. Thank you so much for the subscription, my friend. I do appreciate that one. So we're into the final hour, Elite Gaming versus Warzone in CWL Week 7. 136 stars for Elite Gaming versus 124 for Warzone. Elite Gaming are, wow, just look amazing. Just moved to Finland. My main country is Sweden, but learning Finnish. Wow. Well, that's awesome then, John. We have plenty of subscribers there that can help you out. And we have another subscriber as well. That's awesome. So why don't we show you an attack from earlier on? Just while we wait. Because this is another fantastic lava loon attack. This time at Town Hall 10. Bad Boy coming in this time. And you guys know how much of a beast he is. He's a beast, let's just put it that way. His queen charges are amazing. Bello, welcome to the stream, my friend. He always gets so deep into the base that he just makes the Lavaloon portion easy. Anyway, look at the amount of wall breakers he brings here. Queen comes forward. He's obviously going for the enemy CC and the enemy queen. So as that comes out, poison spell onto it, and the queen is just going to move naturally into the base now. King continues to move around the outside. And notice the two wizards as well. Will be very handy in terms of trying to get that air defense if he was to snipe that out, but I think he's probably just going to leave it at the moment. Has that rage spell in. Looks like we have a live attack though, so why don't we move on up to that one? And it is another Town Hall 11. Obviously we have 9 out of 10 Town Hall 11 attacks here, so we can really use our 11s to dip on the 10s, get them done, and use the 11s to go for some more 3 stars. You're the best COC war YouTuber, Judo. I've learned much from you. Thanks. Alec, I very much appreciate that one, my friend. So it is the classic Boar Witch 11v10. Comes forward with 2 jump spells, providing access to most of the base, but the third one is very vital in this case to get into that compartment with both of the single infernos. That was very much needed. I tend to only try and bring 2 if I can. When I'm doing a dip attack, but if 3 is needed, 3 is needed, basically, isn't it? So this looks like it's going, he's got a lot of bowlers and witches walking around the outside. I am aware there's another live attack going on. Uses the Grand Warden's ability to get through that area of single target infernos. Once they go down, which they're just about to, we can be pretty confident that that is going to be a 3-star. So let's move on over and see some more Town Hall 10v10. This is that same base again that they're going against. Let's see if they can get it down this time. Yeah, we've certainly had enough finish, haven't we? So if we can try and keep it English, that would be great. So that is 6 for 6 now for Elite Gaming. Just because, most of my viewers are English and they can't see what's happening in the chat. They, and obviously you guys have massive amounts of paragraphs there. So let's just see. Hopefully we can keep it mainly English. Okay. He's obviously, CC's down. He really needs the queen here though, doesn't he? The queen is the main target because the Lavaloon path has been created. Really just needs to get that queen down. So that's why the Lavaloon is coming in already. Setting off one of the black air bombs, but there is another one hiding there which takes out a balloon, obviously trying to track onto that single target inferno easily. Jim, hi, welcome to the stream. Manages to get that enemy queen down, plenty of balloons coming forward. This is the one that they nearly got. They were 98%. John, that's absolutely fine, my friend. I guess we have a lot of other, viewers that can't necessarily see what you're saying, and it is, I'm sure it is certainly putting them off when they join the stream, and it basically looks like it's not English. So yeah, anyway, getting down to the final parts of the raid. It's done, isn't it? Look at this. This is the one they had 98% at, so they are going to go ahead and get this done. We can update the scoreboard there, 12 for 37 for them. I feel we need to have a bit of a look at things here when we get back. We've certainly fallen behind in terms of the score and the attacks left, but I will indeed update that in just a second once this 3-star is confirmed. That's fine, I am Vic. Thank you though. Thank you for keeping it transparent for other viewers. So there we are, 137 from the dip attack that we had versus 125 from the Town Hall 10v10 that Warzone just had. So they now have 12 attacks left. We now only have 9. But obviously we have a lot of Town Hall 11s left to attack there, so yeah, thanks John, I do appreciate that. So yeah, we're still looking pretty good basically, is what I was trying to say. It looks like there's another live attack coming in. This is a Town Hall 11 versus 10, so why don't we just move on over? And looks like they're both Town Hall 11 versus 10 anyway. We'll just flip back and forth between them. It's the Bow Witch. Elite Gaming, yes, you know, we're beast. There's no other way to put it. We've been beasting at Town Hall 10 v 11. Only failed the one this entire season. Are your recruiting names? I honestly, Lisa will probably be able to help you out with that one. Last time I know it was Max Town Hall 9s. You can go and check out Discord. I'm sure they'll be able to guide you from there. It's actually coming across the top of the screen there now. So yeah, go ahead and check Discord out, join their server. You will hopefully be able to find all of the information you need to know once you get onto that. So, final jump spell in an interesting place to get the bowlers out of the base here is going to be a 3-star. Let's move back on over and just confirm that this will be a 3-star as well. So not as convincing. He does have the Queen with the ability though, plenty of healers and witches. We can go ahead and make sure that both clans have one extra 11 versus 10 on the board there. That was brilliant stuff. You know, people think that the Town Hall 11 versus 10 is an easy game. Honestly, any attack in these wars is a high pressured attack. Let me tell you, these guys are under immense pressure to get this done. There's another attack coming in. I didn't even get a chance to see the scoreboard there to update that, but we will do it in a second. It is indeed another Brawler and Witch attack, and I'm pretty confident they will get the job done here. Red Kim, welcome to the stream, my friend. So once that funnel is created on either side, you have the Bowlers and Witches with a couple of healers. Notice how there's no air defense on this side of the base. That just means that them healers are going to be absolutely fine. Is a couple of Teslas hiding on this side of the base, so the Bowlers and Witches are probably going to go down on that side. But as long as the main group coming through hollow out the core, you know, they can then go ahead and finish it off. And with the heroes coming through as well, there's no way that they're not going to get back across to this side of the base. Obviously it's an 11 versus 10 dip. Looks like it is already going to be the 3-star, so I'm going to go ahead and update the board. So perfect dips so far for both clans. 7 out of 7 for Elite Gaming, 5 out of 5 for Warzone. That now puts Warzone to only 10 attacks left. Certainly going to be an interesting finish. They might have got a little bit more momentum and confidence from that final attack there. But let's just see. Welcome everyone that is just joining. I appreciate you know, many of you that have been watching the whole time. We are having people coming in all of the time. This is the final moments of Elite Gaming versus Warzone. Really impressed with the 9s of Elite Gaming yesterday, hitting at an amazing rate in terms of speed and percentage. Certainly brought the A-game. Marco, yes we did. It was absolutely incredible, to be honest. It just kept, I mean, I was watching Adam's stream at Time to Clash, and we just kept on bringing it, kept on bringing the stars. They, you know, it was incredible to watch, and Warzone was struggling as well, really struggling with it. So it was just amazing to see the contrast of it, to be honest. David, welcome to the stream, my friend. Let's jump on across to the statistics page and let's have a look again at Spartans Legacy versus Forbidden. Again, the two clans that are undefeated so far, 6 wins and 0 losses. The number 1 and 2 in the league going at it. There's no question that these clans are going to move forward anyway in the league towards them final stages, but obviously it's a very exciting matchup. And Spartans Legacy now getting that Town Hall 11 triple on the board. Forbidden not got any yet, so that could be a little bit of an advantage for them. Forbidden still doing better at 10v10, but again, it's difficult to say in terms of just looking at the statistics here. It's very difficult to say exactly how things are going. But let's move back on across to this gameplay. Warzone coming in with another 11 versus 11 attempt. Interesting stuff when there's so many 10s on the board. Let's just see what they're actually doing here. I mean, this is a similar base to what they took out before, isn't it? They can use the king in order to help set that funnel for the lava loon. Use the queen and grand warden to push in towards the eagle artillery, queen, CC. There's the 2 air sweepers there as well. 6 more wall breakers, so it does look like he's trying to push through. And I believe this is the same guy, isn't it? Same guy as well coming at this. So we know he's got the capability of taking out a base like this. Let's just see if he can get it done. Waiting on the wall breakers to make sure they don't bust this wall. He really needs them to come in towards this area. And there it is, just testing with that single wall breaker. 1, that they're going in that direction, and 2, that there's not any spring traps or bombs or anything like that. Very nicely uses that rage spell. Again, that is a beautiful technique. If you're using wall breakers, you can put the rage spell in and kind of get double value in terms of the queen taking out the enemy queen there, wall breaker getting through. Such an amazing queen walk, isn't it? I mean, you're just in awe watching that. I really, you've got no idea how difficult that is to do in terms of timing. Wall breakers not flying off in all directions. Now comes the lava loon, and again, this one wizard tower at the back is probably his main threat, but he does have 2 haste spells left, only the 1 now with that heal spell. More than enough, probably going to use the heal here, I would assume, to help the balloons through. Definitely looking like it could be a 3-star. Could have been a little bit quicker in terms of getting the balloons in over this area. That would have meant that the balloons didn't have to track there. Could have used them spells a little bit wiser. Wow, it's not going to be as convincing as you think, guys. They are going to get this down. Few more balloons to target the back end, and that haste spell was used early. Wizard tower doing lots of work, but he's just about going to... Is he? No. The air skeletons take out. I think there was another attack went live there, but I'm too engrossed in this one. Plenty of pups and minions. That certainly could be enough to get this done. What do you guys think? I think this could end up being the 3-star, as long as, they get this dark lake. I think it's 3-star. I think he's got it. 5 seconds. They need this down quick, but they've got very little health. It's going to be a 99%. I thought he had it. I thought he had enough time. That is devastating. Absolutely devastating for them. Wow, it's just not their day. Warzone just have been unlucky on a few of them. Elite Gaming coming out in force. And Warzone not having the best of luck either. So there we go. Updated everything for you guys. 40 minutes remain. Let's have a look what Warzone need to do to finish off. I mean, they've been going for them 11v11 triples. They've got 1 Town Hall 10, 2, 3, 4, 5 Town Hall 10s left to take out. Obviously, they've got 9 attacks, so they can be quite confident in terms of taking that down. They have 2... Yeah, they still have enough Town Hall 11s, so it's certainly not, in the bag here, shall we say, for Elite Gaming. They have a few attacks there that really can be edited. That one, obviously, you can assume that they will get the 11v11 on that one in a couple of attacks' time. But let's just see. Change the score. Did I not change it, Flamer Gaming? Oh, was it 132? I can't remember what the score was. My bad. I'll update it by 1 and then we'll change it after this one, because it certainly is going to change when they get this attack done. Thanks for checking out the stream, John. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad that you've made a friend there in Vic. He's a common common viewer here. He's always on the stream, so I'm sure you guys will run into each other again sometime. $133. I do appreciate that, Flamer Gaming. Thank you for keeping me up to date with that. It's going to get changed after this one anyway, isn't it? Bowlers and Witches coming through. Poison Spell onto the CC troops nice and early. Does clump the bowlers together, and with that Valkyrie uses the Grand Warden's ability so they can get through that, then puts the jump spell in early in order to get the bowlers. Look at that giant bomb. The heal spell was very much needed there in order to help out. He doesn't have a lot left here. I mean, I think he's going to get it, to be honest. But he doesn't have loads and loads. Certainly not like overly convincing or anything like that. But I do think he's still going to get this. Bowlers are low on health at the top there. Queen still has the ability, but there's just too much left in order to take things down. My current clan is quite good, but I will join your clan whenever I get max. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Yeah, max, I agree. 3 stars for sure. Just has too many troops left over and that queen ability. So let's go ahead and update that for you guys. That is now 6 for 6 for Warzone. Anyone's game. We are going to have a lot of attempts here at 11v11, but it's not the amount of attacks you have. It's the amount of conversions that you make. So we'll just have to see. Extreme X and Max Lion, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let's just see then. Let's make sure we're up to date here with the scores. 136. Would you know it? Just like that. That showed you guys Warzone have just came flying back in a couple of attacks. And there you go. It is now very close. Elite Gaming still have the advantage in terms of attacks. Let's have a look at this. We have 2, 4, 6, 7 Town Hall 11 attacks. I believe we still have a 10 we need to take out. There it is. Just the one. So that's going to give us 6 attempts at a Town Hall 11 3-star. We've already got one. We can take out these 2 bases to add stars on the board. Whereas Warzone, they have, let's have a look at this, 2, 4, 6. They have 7 attacks as well. 7 at Town Hall 11. So we are even in terms of Town Hall 11 attacks. However, they need to dip and take out 1, 2, 3 of our bases, 4 of our bases. So they're only going to have 3 versus our 6 attacks here at Town Hall 11, but Warzone have a 99% on the board, so we can assume that they can change that into the 3 stars, get that converted. So really it comes down to here, the Town Hall 11s, whether Elite Gaming have what it takes. We have created, our Town Hall 9s and 10s have been on point in order to create them opportunities for our Town Hall 11s. Now it's the Town Hall 11s time to pick it up and finish this off. Obviously we've already had DJ in here taking out the number 1. I mean, what confidence, taking out the number 1 base. So we've shown that we can certainly get them Town Hall 11s on the board. Really is just if we can convert more of them, which I am more than confident that we will, guys. Prez and Insect White Wolf, welcome to Judo Sloth's family. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go ahead and check out some of the other wars. Again, I'm quite fixated on Spartans Legacy versus Forbidden because it's such an important war. We'll be wrapping up there soon. Wow, it's so close, and that is updated 17 minutes ago, so we're a little bit behind here. In fact, we're 50% behind because it's going to be finishing in 17 minutes, and it's 17% behind. Marco says Elite Gaming have an advantage at this point. We certainly do. We certainly do, but it is the conversion rate of Town Hall 11s. We've created more opportunities. It's just about putting them into play, basically, because Warzone have indeed themselves created opportunities here. They have a few attempts at Town Hall 11v11, and they've already been going for it. So it's who can convert the most. Obviously, we've created the most, so I'd like to think that we could, but they're certainly not out of this war zone. They are certainly not out of it. 36 minutes remain. More opportunities indeed, yes. So let's go ahead and see if WHF are clawing things back, but still struggling. That was updated 7 minutes ago. DJ is not a beast DJ, he is a god, a legend, yes. I mean, he still has another attack, so he still has his Town Hall 11 there. So, you know, he'll be going for it. Cleric Dragoon, welcome to the stream. Get some hype for Cleric Dragoon in the chat there. Thank you so much for checking us out. We have 35 minutes remaining here of Elite Gaming versus Warzone. I don't know if you were there when we were just explaining that, but basically, let's quickly show you the statistics screen so you can see. Elite Gaming are ahead at Town Hall 9 and 10. We already have a Town Hall 11 V11 on the board. So we've created more opportunities for the Town Hall 11 versus 11, but Warzone, they still have some opportunities here as well. So we were just discussing how it's more going to be the conversion rate of them Town Hall 11s which is going to win this war. Obviously, we already have one on the board. The advantage that Warzone has is that they just had, where on earth is it, a 99% 2-star attack, so they can probably try and just adapt that a little bit. So here we go. Again, we have many of our Town Hall 11 attackers left. Most of our attacks are Town Hall 11, so we just need to finish off these 10s, then we can move on to that 11 game, which I know they will already be planning out, sketching out, and really getting ready for. So all he's doing here is narrowing the path for his bowlers to come through the middle, basically. What you do not want when your bowlers are in the middle is shooting out to the outside in order to try and take out these buildings. So if he can snipe them off very easily with a minion and some archers, he's obviously going to do that. It keeps the fire pointing forward, means that the bowlers will bounce their boulder onto them defenses instead of trying to shoot outwards. Hope that makes sense, guys. So plenty of bowlers coming forward. Jump Spell provides access right into this huge compartment. He does have some bowlers coming across the right hand side as well, which is important. He does need that second single target Inferno down. He kind of needs them to split a little bit here. Did use golems, but they, you know, the single target Infernos are a little bit into the base. He doesn't have to worry. One on the right hand side here is still standing. He needs that down. Doesn't want it locking onto the queen or anything like that. Still has the queen ability, so it's not the end of the world. Looks like it might indeed lock onto her. He's very fortunate there, actually. Very fortunate. She was standing right next to it. Bowlers are now going to get that down for sure into that area. Oh, they're caught on the skeletons. Not as smooth as we would have hoped for, however, more than enough troops to get this done. Balloons coming in to snipe off Teslas on the outside with baby dragons, and it is indeed another Town Hall 11v10 3-star for Elite Gaming. So there we are, let's get that updated for you. We can knock the amount of attacks left down over, and we can also update the score for you. Love the stats page, looks super cool. Thank you so much, my friend. I did put a lot of time into that. That was last week, in fact, or 2 weeks ago, when it was week 6, that we did indeed go ahead and put that up. I think we've gone ahead and updated everything. Yes, we have. So yeah, that was week 6. We put that all together. There we go. Brilliant stuff. Do we have another Town Hall 10? I think that was the last one. Yeah, that's it. So all of our focus can now be on the Town Hall 11s. We already have that Town Hall 11 attack with DJ, so we really need to just hope that we can focus the fire and get the job done. We were looking at Reddit Omega versus WHF. WHF definitely struggling here, coming off the back of a flawless win, 100%. They got at week 6, 3-starred every base, and they are struggling here against Reddit Omega. Again, Reddit Omega lost their first 3 matches of the season, but they've just clawed their way back, which we knew they would. They had very, very hard matches. Shally, welcome over there on Twitch. We are still live over on Twitch, but obviously most of you guys watching over here on YouTube Reddit Omega though, you can see the statistics there. 48% at Town Hall 10v10 is amazing. Marco P says, Town Hall 11 galore incoming. Yes, the wrath will come from Elite Gaming. I understand totally about the time commitment. All content creators have my respect for sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you knock out one video, sometimes 2 per day. I continue to miss out the odd day because I just can't keep up with it, to be honest. I try my best for you guys, but let's move back across to Spartans Legacy versus Forbidden. Again, these are the only 2 clans in the league that are undefeated. 6 wins, 0 losses. One of them is taking the loss here. You might be able to see in faint writing there that this was updated 23 minutes ago. Maybe someone is able to update us. This is a Town Hall 9 scout that we have here at Elite Gaming. This is our final Town Hall 9 coming in. Going to be able to hopefully get a lot of them traps shown. And who knows, maybe this is for DJ. Again, you guys know DJ has a channel, DJ Clan Smasher. Get that, go ahead and get that subbed. We always have massive hype for him here in the live streams. Hopefully this is a scout for him because we know he loves that Lava Loon attack at Town Hall 11. Let's just see. Interesting layout with the Eagle Artillery in the center there. Air defense kind of pushed down to the south. He is going to get, you know, wizard towers out of the way on the right hand side here, which is very, very helpful in terms of, you know, this is a Town Hall 9, so realistically we would get that done. And he's basically checking there where the pathing of the troops will go, and then most importantly here, putting in the lava hounds and the balloons to kind of see what goes off where, what traps goes off where. Hopefully we'll get the Teslas. Didn't quite get the CC lured there though, which is not brilliant for us, I must admit. Or did we? Maybe I missed that, but I don't think we did. No, we didn't. However, balloons do indeed lure it. Fortunately, we have a baby dragon, witch, and a wizard. So that's not going to be too bad in terms of taking out. Again, this is a Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 11. So it is a scout attack, guys. It is going to fall short. Balloons are kind of been and gone there. It does mean that we now have 6 attacks left. So let's quickly update that for you. Again, last week when I first put together the statistics kind of scoreboard and everything like that, was the first week that I've done this live in terms of keeping it up to date. I think I'm doing an okay job. It is just, you know, with the face cam and everything else, you get to see and hopefully appreciate how difficult it is to keep up with. Moving back then, because all of the wars do indeed kind of wrap up at the same time. What do you know? DJ in the house. We're going to have to come back. But Spartans Legacy versus Forbidden, guys, has been updated. Spartans Legacy still in the lead, but Forbidden certainly coming back with that one. Look, they still have more attacks left. And certainly Spartans Legacy had another Town Hall 11v11 there. That didn't go well. Dr. Richie, I do appreciate you knocking the scores in the chat for me as well. Here is DJ. We've been talking about him. We thought that scout might have been for him, but he's going in. DJ doesn't need scouts. What are we talking about? No, I'm just kidding. This base was attacked, so he kind of knows what he's doing here. Ballers coming in with the kill squad. Again, I've mentioned on my channel, you have the higher level heroes. You have level 50 heroes at Town Hall 11. It's kind of a shame not to bring a big, massive kill squad and get a lot of value from that, because you have that extra level. Take some ballers, take something to help protect them, really use that damage while you can, and if you can, get the lava loon portion in quick enough so that you can protect your queen for cleanup. Not quite going to be able to get it done here. Didn't quite get the Eagle Artillery down either, which would have been a bonus, but notice how he hadn't jumped over to that compartment unless the queen went to this area. I'm assuming he hadn't planned for that to go down. Very experienced attacker DJ though, so he does get the balloons into the middle with the top ones creating that path for them to move through the base. This is looking beautiful, DJ. The wizard towers, only one of them left, and there is a heal spell to help them balloons through. Even back end balloons. Oh wait, I didn't see this wizard tower down the bottom, but he does have a balloon there. Looking beautiful, but there's just so many defenses left. I think the balloons are going to start crashing down, using that rage spell to try and help them through. I think he's just going to fall short here, guys. Very unfortunate. Again, it is basically the conversion rate of Town Hall 11s that we need. Here comes that back end loon. I mean, look at me. I'm writing DJ off here, and if anyone can show you how it is done, it is DJ. Get some hype there, guys. Is he going to do it? Will the Tesla fall? Come on, balloon, get that down. It does. It does get it down, guys, but he has 38 seconds in order to try and take out this base. I don't think it's going to be enough. Too many high hit point storages. What an attack, though, that we can use and build upon. DJ, you are a beast, my friend. Get some hype in the chat there for DJ. Not going to get it. There's just too many buildings here, I think. Mind, I think, again, I wrote him off before thinking that he wasn't going to get it. But yeah, there's just too many buildings here. So unfortunate. I appreciate your streams and also the time you've put into the overrange stat ram. Littlest and simplest things are the best. You do an amazing job, Marco. I very much appreciate the support, my friend. Oh, DJ, I'm gutted for you, my friend, and I'm gutted for Elite Gaming. So close there. There is another live attack. Oh man, that would have been beautiful if we could have got that. Absolutely beautiful. So again, Warzone do need to drop and take out, I think it was about 4 of our bases. They needed to take out quite a few anyway. So they're doing one of them now. They're not going to have as many attacks at Town Hall 11, but again, it's not the amount of attacks we have, it's the conversion rate of that attack. So now we have DJ's attack at 97%. This is a dip attack, so I'm actually going to move off it because there's another, and it's another dip attack. What do you know, guys? Anyway, once these are done, we will have Town Hall 11 action galore. You guys are going to love it. I hope you are strapped in, ready here for the final few moments. So close, DJ Bummer. Absolutely. Oh, I'm absolutely gutted for him. I really am. Almost the Town Hall 11 6-pack. So we'll watch these 2 attacks. We can assume they're going to be triples. I'm going to watch this one because it is a lava loon. It's a Town Hall 10v10. So the other attack, we can assume it's going to be a triple, like I said. So we're going to watch this one in terms of the lava loon. Let's just see. They've had a few cracks at this base, haven't they? They've had a few goes at it. They've always struggled in terms of last time they didn't get both air defense down, having to use the Queen's ability early there, so not looking good. Remember how I thought that changing the direction last time would have been good to protect the Queen? But he was in so much better of a position then. Obviously, as you can see here, not quite getting the CC down. That is going to be huge. I don't think this one is going to end up as a triple. Is there like a tournament going on? GD, this is the Champions War League. So yes, it is a massive tournament. It is a league tournament that then goes into elimination. And Supercell in previous seasons, because this is season 4, Supercell have even live streamed the final live from Helsinki or Estonia or whatever it may be. Judo, I could not miss the end. Hope I didn't miss DJ's attack. John Matson, you just did, my friend. I know you were, you left. You just missed his attack. I'm actually going to update the scoreboard here because it is 139 to 139. Oh my god, attacks flying in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with this, guys, but I hope you do indeed just let me off the hook a little bit, basically. I can't keep up. 139. Town Hall 11. I will show you DJ's attack, John. I'll show you it in a second. He got a 97% 1-star. So close. But it gives us a very good building block to move from. Now DJ on the defense. Let's just hope that we can hold these bases because again, it's not necessarily the 11 versus 11 creations that you have, it is the conversion rate. Did he 3-star a town? No, he didn't. He got 97%. 97%. So we'll show you it in a second. Coming forward with massive amounts of giants. You can see as he moves into this channel of DJ's base here, the single target Inferno is going to lock onto them troops. So the giants serve him well, but they're very, very low on health. Single locks onto the... Oh, I thought it was the king, but it must have been a barbarian. He is going to get massive amounts of value here. Obviously, he has that jump spell in to provide access into... don't show DJs a chat. We just showed it. I'll show it for John when we get it, if we don't have any lives. So he does indeed get that Eagle Artillery. Looks like he's going to get a few more things as well. Then Hog Riders, interestingly, coming in. 3 heal spells. He has a lot of Wizard Towers to get through here on the back end, so who knows? Let's just see. 1 heal spell already used. I mean, there's not a massive amount of buildings to go through, to be honest, but there's a lot of gaps where we could have giant bombs, where we could have spring traps. Hog Rider's very low on health. I'm kind of glad that he didn't put the heal spell in when he did, because he's hopefully lost a few hogs there, to be honest. Does indeed get that Wizard Tower down. Hog Rider's still inside that heal. When the next giant bomb goes off, he doesn't have a heal for this final Wizard Tower. Doesn't have a heal. Let's just hope that takes the hogs down. This is looking like he might indeed. Giant bomb goes off, but they're still in that heal spell. Wow, they're running thin though, so I think he's going to run short here. I do think he's going to run short. It is going to be an 11v11 fail, and that is exactly what we needed here at Elite Gaming. We certainly did not need them picking up the win on that one. Let's make sure we can update the scoreboard for you guys. So that is only 6 attacks left for Warzone. No, what am I doing? 5 attacks left. That was a live attack. So 5 attacks each. We're level at this point, guys. 100. This is the final 20 minutes. I mean, how much more hype could we get? How much more hype could we get? The final 20 minutes here of Elite Gaming versus Warzone. 139 to 139 with 5 attacks left. Let's move down. Warzone still have to clear 3 Town Hall 10s, so they only have 2 more shots at Town Hall 11v11. They have a base 99%ed, so maybe they can adjust the plan there and get that one, whereas we have cleaned Town Hall 10s. Our 5 attacks, we do need to take these 2 bases, but our 5 attacks can be used at trying to get 3 stars at Town Hall 11. Percentage wise, Warzone have the advantage, but we have 2 bases here with only 34%. It's all going to come down to them stars. Let's jump on across to see how Spartans Legacy and Forbidden are getting on. This war will be finishing up, guys. Maybe someone can update us in the chat, because as you can see, War Match was 11 minutes ago that it updated, so we do have a little bit of waiting. It looks like... Now, this happened last week when I saw the final score and I was like, oh my gosh, we can see that someone's won, and actually it hadn't updated. So as you can see, total attacks left. It says that Spartans Legacy have 2 attacks and Forbidden have 4 attacks. So that is not the final score, guys, but the war is over. Maybe someone can jump on over to someone else's stream, find out the score and let us know, but we will find out in a second. I do want to find out how my good friends over at One Hive Genesis are getting on. 129 to 126, says Dr. Richie. Was that the final score? Wow. I am going to show you DJ's attack if I can find it. Which base did he attack again? I can't even remember. Where? Oh, it was only a 1 star. What am I talking about? That's why I can't see it. There it is. So we'll put that on in the background for you, John. One Hive Genesis then. We mentioned earlier how they had so many attacks left. Their 10v10 hit rate was war-ended Spartans Legacy. Wow. There you go then. Spartans Legacy taking the victory. Was it by 3 stars as well? I thought Forbidden were going to come back on that one and really put the power to them with the amount of extra attacks, but thank you for confirming that, Dr. Richie. I do appreciate that. One Hive Genesis then, certainly with these extra attacks, making that comeback that we assumed they would towards One Hive 2.0 here, and I hope they continue to push things forward. I've got a few friends over at One Hive Genesis, I'm a big fan of them. Let's have a look at the bottom of the league though. Clantanamo Bay versus Bye Forever. Clantanamo Bay coming off the back of that win over Mariana Trench last 2 weeks ago even. What a victory that was for them. Looks like in this one, Bye Forever doing that slightly little bit better. They are that one position higher than Clantanamo Bay in the league. But certainly a close war, definitely. I mean, 10v10 game could be a little bit better for Clantanamo Bay. They're behind a little bit there. Bye Forever already has a Town Hall 11 on the board and some extra attacks. So one could assume Bye Forever has got that one in the bag, but let's just see. Close 1 stars anyway. A war that we haven't really focused on, North Watchers and War Whales, that one is wrapping up within this hour as well. War Whales absolutely flying on that one, but as you can see, we mentioned before, it's not about the score. Look at that. You first look at that and you think War Whales 126, but North Watchers have a lot more attacks on the board. There, in terms of the actual statistics, it's a pretty even battle. They have got a 1 extra Town Hall 11 on the board. And again, you can't quite see the bases in terms of breakdowns. I'm assuming they're anti 3-star bases at Town Hall 11, but who knows? Yeah. War Whales doing a little bit better at 10v11. John, I do appreciate it. I didn't mean to turn that off for you. Oh! I didn't realise that there was a live attack. I didn't see that. We're too busy looking at other wars. Ooh, man. First one that we've missed. First one that we've missed. Hopefully we can get in here. Didn't quite see that. Forbidden won by percent, 129 to 129. There you go. Yeah, Dr. Ritchie, I did mention before how the final score was not necessarily... trying to figure out there, that one was not necessarily what was shown on War Match because it hasn't quite updated. You can see there's still 4 attacks for Forbidden. Looking at this one though, Zeus of Elite Gaming with the minions and lava pups, looks like he isn't going to get this one. There's a few defenses. It is going to be another 11v11 fail. We do have that 99% on there as well. 11v11, we can knock another one on the scoreboard there. So there we go. Yeah, as soon as that is updated, we will hopefully be able to show you that. But again, it doesn't quite update straight away. Hopefully it will update for us in a little while. But attacks coming in galore now. That is 140 for Elite Gaming. That was one of the bases we didn't quite get the 2 stars on. Hopefully that one certainly does indeed end up getting the Town Hall. I didn't even confirm that. For my own peace of mind, it is indeed, the minions and lava pups did indeed get that done. So there we go. We can add an extra star on the board. Really needed that 2-star on there because it means we basically don't have to concentrate on that. We can move on to a different base if we feel confident enough 3-starring it, but we do have to be wary of that percentage. Yeah, this one is an 11 versus 10, assuming it is going to be the 3-star. Remember, Warzone, I think now they'll only have 1 Town Hall 11v11 left, basically, once they've cleared up the 10s. So they've got 1 chance at a 3-star. We still have, I think, about 4 shots at it. So, yeah. But we do have that base we need that 2nd star on as well, guys. Okay, let's move actually into the full gameplay. What are we doing? Sitting looking at a score which isn't even the actual score of Spartans Legacy and Forbidden. So there you have it. I mean, yeah, this one is going to end up in the 3 stars attack for them. Yeah, I just did it. Just when you said that, Jayton. Just when you commented that, I did it. So you must have commented just that little bit too late, basically. The 11v10 on there. Hadunu, welcome to the stream, my friend. We are in the final moments of Elite Gaming versus Warzone. It is 141 to 141 with only 4 attacks remaining each. This is nail-biting stuff, guys. Absolutely nail-biting stuff. The final 10... Judo's so confused. Yes, I am trying to keep up to date with all this stuff. I will show you guys. Let's just see if it has updated. No, it still hasn't updated. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, sometimes it can take a while. We're into the final 10 minutes. Final 10 minutes, near enough, of Elite Gaming versus Warzone. Percentage-wise, it is very, very close. Moving down the board, we do have one base that is 99%ed. More welcome to the stream. We also have a base here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, we have a base that got 99%, basically 97, but it was a 1-star attack. Sorry. Warzone have this one base 3-starred, but they also have a 99% here as well. So close. How many will they get? Moving down, you will see 1 Town Hall 10, 2 Town Hall 10s left for Warzone to take. So basically, they have 2 Town Hall 11 versus 11 shots here at getting a 3-star, and they've cleared up the 2 stars, so they can literally go for either percent, which they're ahead on. Probably not a wise choice, to be honest. Or they can go for the 3 stars, which obviously they are going to be gunning for. However, here at Elite Gaming, we've cleared all of the 10s. So, we just have to make sure that we clear these other bases. This one only has a Town Hall 9 versus 11 Scout. That is it. So we need the 2 stars on that base. Warzone need to take out the 2 Town Hall 10s. That will give us 143 to 143. It all comes down to who can convert the most Town Hall 11 versus 11 3-stars. Here at Elite Gaming, we've created extra opportunities. Town Hall 9v9, we have done amazing. Town Hall 10v10, we've beaten Warzone in that area as well. But it is all about the amount of Town Hall 11 versus 11 3-stars that you can actually achieve. Creating the opportunities is all well and good, but we need to convert them. So that is what the guys over at Elite Gaming right now are planning. They'll be planning their attacks, sketching this out. You can see Grand Poobah there, the one that got 99% in that other attack, still has his second attack remaining. We do have a Town Hall 11 3-star already by DJ. Let's quickly show you that whilst we are indeed waiting of another one. 9v9 was magnificent. Not just amazing. Yes, it was, Marco. Yes, it was. Yeah, again, anyone that puts anything negative on the channel, there you go. Why are you watching a Clash of Clans video if you're not a fan of it? You're removed from the channel. Full stop. Boom. Anyway, DJ coming forward with the bowlers, taking out a massive section of this base. Gets a few of the wizard towers down, gets some other point defense down, but more importantly, gets that CC down as well. Bowlers do veer off towards the single target inferno there. Not quite going to be able to get that one down. And the Queen continues to do her work around the outside. Then he's bringing in the Lava Loon portion. That is going to basically take out this single target inferno as they continue to go. Yeah, I just deleted him off the stream, so that's absolutely fine. As they continue to come around, they're going to move all the way across to the Eagle Artillery whilst we have balloons from the south. That basically means that the ones over from on the west do go to the Eagle Artillery. They're not drawn down to the south. Then, I mean, from this point, he has got it in the bag. Heal spell is going to be used right over towards the splash damage, and the haste spells help them balloons through. Let's continue to speed through this because I don't want to miss any live attacks, and I kind of want you guys to see this. Let's get into that live attack though. It is indeed, it's a dip attack. What do you know? It is a dip attack. Warzone obviously keen to get these dips done, get the Town Hall 11s, 11v11 attempts just on the board, ready to go. Elite Gaming obviously keen to get them 3 stars on there as well. Let's just see. I mean, again, it's anyone's game at this point. It still is. Elite Gaming have created all these chances. We have been absolutely, you know, annihilating. Elite Gaming have never ceased to amaze and impress. I agree. I absolutely agree. They've been, you know, amazing, to be honest. This war is amazing. Good night, Judo. Take care. Peace out. Thank you so much, John. I do appreciate that one. I'm gutted that you're going to miss the final moments here, though. The final 10 minutes. See who actually takes this. Because, again, Warzone certainly not out of this. They are certainly not out by any stretch of the imagination. They are indeed going to get this one done. So let's go ahead and update the scoreboard here for them. That is 9 out of 9 for 11 versus 10. 3 attacks left. And 142 for them. So there you go. Let's move across to the league statistics real quick. See if the war between Spartans Legacy and Forbidden, there is confirmation that Forbidden took that victory. Spartans Legacy taking the first loss of the season. Just won it at Town Hall 10v10 game, basically. They created more opportunities. That likely gave them the percentage at Town Hall 11. If we have a look at the league here then, you can see Warzone up in 5th position. That is obviously going to be brilliant if we at Elite Gaming can go ahead and get this done. Let's just see. That would give us 4 out of 4 wins and 3 losses. Warzone obviously trying to come back here from their loss last week, but let's just see how this goes. Obviously they have a Town Hall 11 triple here as well, and they do indeed have that 99%. We have the 99% and the triple as well, behind on percentage still, but we do have this base which we can pick up some percentage with. Wow, it is going to be close. Hopefully we can get some 3 stars. I mean, the thing is, do we try and take this base for the 3 stars? We have a plan that works. Or do we go for a different one and rank up that percentage? It really, I mean, what people are doing here, why you're not seeing the attacks come in? There we go. There's our answer. We are going to try and go for the 3 stars on this. Basically, why we're sitting here, in my opinion, is if Warzone attack and they fail to get a Town Hall 11 triple, we know their percentage. We know what they've got. We can then just play it safe and increase the percentage on a base to beat them and just play on percentage instead of risking the 3-star attack, not getting it. But let's just see. Obviously we got 99% last time. Let's see if we can get it done. Yeah, there is your answer. Love the live stream. One criticism, oh yeah, I can't hear which music's on in the background. Basically, I have a whole. I'm not going to answer that. Basically, we're in the final 3 minutes of this stream. You know, music can't please everyone. Anyway, Queen coming through to try and get in here towards the center of the base. We haven't watched the 99% attack, so I don't actually know what we're adjusting here. It is a lava loon attack. We're getting that CC. Queen still has the ability here. Probably going to have to use it any second now. Really trying to hold on to it for as long as possible. Did indeed use it just before the ability came down. Come on, we need that enemy Queen down here. Woo, she's going to go down, and we really need the Queen to get that. Oh, we could have done with that Tesla. Could have done with that Tesla, but anyway, Lava Loon portion is coming in. There is another attack coming on in the background, but I'm kind of a bit wary of jumping across to it because I want to see if we indeed get this one down. Obviously, this is the base that we... looks like them balloons there could have done a bit better getting that air defense down. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. The balloons are going thin. I don't think... No, we definitely haven't got this, guys. There's just too much left in order to take this down. Just too much. It is indeed a quit on that one. Any more attacks coming in? Any more attacks? No. So remember, Warzone need to take... one more Town Hall 10 base, but we can sit back at this point. We can wait until they have attacked. I'm not actually going to, as soon as another live attack comes in, I'm actually going to dip out of this. We can basically wait until they've attacked, so we know what to beat. However, that's why people wait until the end of the war, so you can't do that. We've tried to up the 99%, it hasn't worked. Didn't work, so we kind of need to ensure, we're going for this one now, we need to make sure we get the 2 stars on that number 3. What a disaster that would be if we didn't indeed get the 2 stars on that. I feel we need to at least save an attack for that, just in case. You guys know how Beyonce is an absolute beast. Coming in here with that lava balloon portion. Look at the wide funnel he has created here. Baby Dragons coming in to snipe off buildings. Didn't quite get that gold storage down. Could have really done with that, to be honest. Not sure what that baby dragon was for at the top. I really am not sure. But let's just wait and find out. As they come through here, King and Queen moving forward. CC gets lured in the poison spell. Oh, that's a difficult poison spell. We've missed the witch look in the background. We've missed the 2 witches. Baller Bounce is going to take them out. Oh, one of them is still standing. That is such a shame because they are going to go down. It's not going to matter in terms of the lava loon, but it would have been nicer in terms of the queen. That is the poison spell. Just placed that too far towards us. That may cost us here as we move into the lava loon portion. Queen does indeed get that down. She's going to jump across to that expo, take that down. Hopefully she can get a few more things here. If we can get this wizard tower down at the bottom, that may be good for our balloons as they move forward. Still a lava hound here, 2 of them in fact, on that final inferno tower. This is looking good, guys. This is looking very good as the balloons move to the final portion. Look at the health on that queen. Wowzer. But amazing. That means she can help a little bit with cleanup. 1 minute and 22 seconds remain. We can assume that this will indeed be the 3 stars here for Elite Gaming. Get some hype in the chat because that is going to be the 3 stars. You can see the balloons coming in there with over a minute left. It is very much the 3 stars. Let's see what else is going on. We have Grand Poobah, Zeus. Look at this going on crazy now. Let's have a look at this base. Make sure we get the 2 stars. Man, we need the 2 stars against this base. Coming in with the bowlers from this right-hand side just to make sure. I would be just absolutely devastated if we didn't. So we've got that Town Hall 11 3-star. Looking very, very good for Elite Gaming. As we've got that, it's basically whether they can get one. Bowlers pushing right the way forward here, going to get that down. Obviously we're going for a high percentage here as well, if not the 3 stars. You know that the bowlers are a 3-star attack. Look at the damage as they get the just 1 defense to the next. It's not going to be a 3-star, but it is a high percentage 2-star. Can't get in on that attack. War is ending. Let's just have a look at some of these guys. This is nuts. These cannot be a 3-star. If this is a 3-star, Warzone may very much still pull this back. Let's just see. We really, really need this to be a fail. Here at Elite Gaming, he has a lot of balloons, a final haste spell, Queen with the healers. This could be a 3-star, guys. It really could. There's a wizard tower here, which could help with the balloons, but this pack is going to take them down. It is indeed going to be a 3-star, guys. So there you have it. It is going to come down to percent. I'm so nervous for Elite Gaming right now. I'm so nervous for us. It is going to come down to percent, guys. Who will it be? Elite Gaming ahead at the minute. This one is going to go up to a 3-star though. It is all what we get on these bases. Can we even get a 3-star here? Can we get a 3-star and just win it outright? No. 78. Look at these minions though. That is going to be massive in terms of percent. Trying to rack up as much as we can here before it stops. So we've got 2 attacks underway. They only have the 1. And oh my god, we need to go up by 62% here. 62%. We need to go up by... Who will it be? Ah, no, they got a star. They got a star. They beat us on stars. I cannot believe it. We got it on percent luck. But they took one of our bases. We got that 3-star. Oh my word. They indeed took it. There you go, guys. It's not the amount that you create. It's the amount converted. And look at that. There you go. Warzone went and got it done, guys. 145 to 144. I am absolutely gutted for Elite Gaming. You have no idea how much I'm gutted for them right now. That is basically... wow. Great job to Warzone, but I cannot believe that we indeed failed on that one. Look at that. Man, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I thought we had that. Percentage-wise, it was done, guys. But they had it done. They got that done, you know. Good for them. You know, amazing job by both clans. I hope you have enjoyed the stream. I'm still in shock, in honest. I am still in shock. I really thought we had that all day long. So close. Oh, again, 99%. Man, so close on that one. You know, it happens. We have to pick ourselves up and move forward. Great job to Warzone. They've done amazing in terms of getting that victory. I hope you guys have enjoyed that one. It all does come down to the 11 versus 11. It absolutely does. And we did say it was the conversion rate that mattered, not the amount of opportunities created. But there you go. And that is an absolute proof of it. So I hope you have enjoyed this one, guys. Make sure to leave some hype there for Elite Gaming. I am Vic. Thank you so much. Marco P as well. Thank you so much. Let's go and check out the league before we finish. That is going to probably move Warzone back up a bit. Wow. Reddit Omega probably going to leapfrog us as well. So Elite Gaming going to drop out here, I would think, of that playoff position. Again, it is the top 10 clans that move forward, so Elite Gaming probably going to drop out after that devastating loss. I cannot believe it. I really cannot. Wow. Let's have a look at a few of the wars before we finish off. So as you can see, updated 4 minutes ago, this one looks like it is going to be a victory for Buy Forever. I know they're the 1 star behind, but honestly, they have so many more attacks. Their rates are so much better. They have that 11v11. Clantanamo Bay need that 11v11 in order to pull that one back, basically. Alexandra, I do appreciate you checking out the stream, my friend. As you saw, Spartans Legacy took their first loss of the season to Forbidden. They came out and took the victory on that one. Good job to them. One Hive Genesis. Again, I'm a massive fan of Genesis. I have good friends over there. You saw how much they were behind One Hive, but that was just because they didn't use their attacks. They've obviously pulled them through, and they're about to get another victory here. That is just amazing for Genesis. Good job to them. One Hive went and took the victory over Dark Looter Z. Not surprising, to be honest. I kind of assumed that they were going to be able to get the victory on that one, but Dark Looter Z obviously still pulling out massive stats, doing fantastic. I can't believe that they've lost as many as they have, but that's just the way it goes, I guess. War Whales, again, sitting comfortable there at North Watchers, but they do have better statistics, so North Watchers can really just kind of clock up the attacks here to hopefully get back. Let's see how that one ends out. Again, I will do a recap for you guys. Kancha in the lead currently, but, you know, there's basically no way back. They just needed so many dip attacks to get that done. Where is the difference in scores there? I can't even see it. They only have 1 attack left, but there's so much difference there. That just shows that you have to take these with a pinch of salt, doesn't it, guys? In terms of the statistics, it doesn't show like the 11v11 2 stars, basically, which you would assume there that North Watchers had to use so many more with. Finally, we have Reddit Omega, who have really put it to WHF here. Just you know, WHF coming out the back of a perfect war and struggling a lot to Reddit Omega there, we can assume that they will indeed go ahead and get the victory. But that is going to wrap it up for today's stream. I hope you did enjoy it. I've been your host, Judo Sloth, and until next time, peace out, guys.